What's up? It's Lottie Da. I'm just here at work on my break, and I was talking to some servers and stuff, and other people who are in the tipping business. And this is how I feel about tips. Okay, if you come to an establishment, right? Say you go to McDonald's, they usually just take your order, go, you're out the door, boom, bam, boom. But when you're in a restaurant or you're getting your hair cut or getting whatever whatever you're getting done, and they're taking the time to actually get to know you. They're trying to, enhance your experience. And when you're in there for 30, 45 minutes to an hour and they're giving you impeccable service, of course, before I was even in the business, I always tipped. I'm the type of person that I'll get a biscuit and gravy for $2, and if you treat me right and don't just judge me by my skin and what I look like or what I'm wearing, I'm gonna tip you $4 or $5 just for that $2 meal. That's how I am personally. Do I expect everybody to tip? Of course not. But I'm not one of those servers that are like this. Oh my gosh, they didn't tip me, But shit, if I was on for 10 hours and I only made like $5, yeah, okay, then I'm gonna be kind of irritated, But this is my philosophy. With one person doesn't, another person will. And I never judge a book by its cover. I judge by what you say, how you talk, how you present yourself. I'll never just say, oh, because you're this and that, I'm gonna give you bad service. I'll always give you good service, whether you tip me or not. But the whole thing is this, you're tipping for the experience. Or else you just be in and out. It wouldn't be a 30-minute, 45 minutes, 60-minute stay. And another thing is this, I just started working in Tacoma and I think it's sad. I saw a lot of you girls this weekend at my job, and you guys decided to walk out on $250. But this is my philosophy. If you're a rapper or you're just a girl that goes out to the club every weekend, but you can't even afford Denny's, I think you need to reevaluate your life. Because I will never ever go to a restaurant and skip out on a tab. I will never go to a restaurant and not pay just because I got too drunk. There's a thing called respect. And I've been talking to a lot of servers lately, and a lot of them aren't even from Washington, and they say that when they come here, it's just a shock the way that people act and the way they treat them. Yet they want all this stuff, but they don't want to give anything, So with that being said, I'm not one of those people that hate people that don't tip. That's not true. What I do not like is people who abuse their servers. If I'm giving you great service, don't shun on me. Don't walk out. Don't treat me like whatever just because you know who I am, or you think you know who I am, or you've been with someone who I'm with, or whatever. Whatever the whole thing is, it's not about that, okay? If you can't afford to go out to eat, don't go out to eat. Period. Save your money. It's cheaper to cook at home, The way I realize is when I can't afford to go out to eat, I usually just stay home and cook a nice home meal, But again, the tipping is about satisfaction. It's more than just getting your meal, I don't think that you have to be a bikini barista to get tipped. I'm sorry. Or a stripper to get tipped. I think if that's the case, then that's pretty sad. You only get tipped when you sell sex? It's kind of embarrassing to our generation. So, again, this is how I see it. If I go to a hairstylist, they do me up nice. I haven't been in a while, but usually they do me up nice and say my haircut's $100. I'm probably going to give them a $50 tip just because of the experience. Now, if the hairstylist messed my all up and is just a horrible hairstylist, I'm either going to leave them zero or I'm going to leave them nothing. And there's been a lot of times where I've gone out to the club or wherever and people will literally walk past me because of my color and they think that I'm not going to tip them. And it's funny because usually I'll tip them about 30% just to show them, hey, yeah, I got money. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's not about money. It's about respect and respecting yourself. I've never experienced this weekend I experienced people just coming out to the club and just acting so ratchet. And ratchet is not cute, okay? Look in the dictionary. It's not cute. There's a place, there's a time, and all that stuff. I've never been the person to go out to a club and get so hammered that I'm just disrespectful. I'll never be that person. Now, if you disrespect me, baby. But that's just my little 2 cents about tipping. I really feel like a lot of servers, even when I was working at Black Angus, they would literally just judge you by you like, oh, that black girl, I know she's not going to tip me. Like, that's just disrespectful, and it's a racist. And if the guest hears you, you can get a lawsuit for that. Never judge a book by its cover. Read it first. And always show respect, especially when it's being given to you. Don't ever take someone's kindness for weakness, because I'm good at what I do. Hence why I got an M&M from one of my guests last week. He gave me a big old M&M stuffed animal. Because that's how cool I am. I'm just kidding. But the point is this, like, just respect yourself. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to go out, have the money to. Or if not, save your money. You know, don't go broke trying to be rich and trying to be the people on TV. Because like I said before, the people on TV are usually out their mind, besides a few of them. So just take that. If you get good service, treat them well. If not, weigh out your pros and cons. If you feel like they're just doing it just because the way you look, sometimes I tip just to show them, like, look, black people tip well. Not all of us don't tip. It's not about color, okay? No matter what race you're in, what race you are, every single race has problems. Every one of them. So you can never judge a person by that, period. And again, the tipping is about the service and the gratitude of that service. Because if we wanted it to be McDonald's, I think we'd be called McDonald's, you know? And this isn't just at Denny's. I work other places. I've worked at bars. I just got hired at the Murano, downtown in Tacoma, you know? And if I'm at Denny's or if I'm at the Murano, where the Murano is, you know, $200 minimum a night, you know, versus Denny's, people are like, oh my gosh, you work at Denny's, I'm sorry. Like, at the end of the day, I still probably make more than you do working at Denny's, getting $20 an hour. So never judge a book by its cover, you know? Respect is everything. And the faster you learn that, the better you'll be. So again, you're not 30, 40, still playing games. You know? And this is a wrap.